Hey everyone, Justin the Ninja here, back with more of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This episode we are going to continue with the story, which actually we're almost toward the very end, believe it or not. So pretty much as soon as we reach the Temple of Time, we're going to get ourselves a cutscene. Okay, so what Sheik was basically explaining was that Ganondorf got a hold of the Triforce, but because of his evil intentions, it split into three, and he got the Triforce of Power. So you know how Sheik just pointed out how if an evil person wishes on the Triforce in the Sacred Realm, it becomes a land full of evil? That evil land is actually the Dark World that's seen in A Link to the Past. But because A Link to the Past is in a separate timeline after this game, and has a different outcome compared to the actual ending of this game, that's in a separate timeline, technically. And plot twist, we had the Triforce of Courage with us almost the entire time that the thing split into three. And now this other one, which to a lot of people in 1998, it was a very shocking plot twist. I was a little bit shocked when I first saw this cutscene, but now I know what to expect, so... Alright, we're getting ourselves another flashback. Basically, this is showing Zelda's side of the story during that cutscene where Ganondorf attacked Link with the magic afterward. So basically, even though Zelda did not really know this, Zelda thought that with Link having the Ocarina of Time and Link pulling the Master Sword, he was just going to be able to defeat Ganondorf right then and there. But apparently, little did Link know, Ganondorf was actually following Link around Hyrule the entire time. And Ganondorf was actually letting Link do all this stuff because it was Ganondorf's plan on getting the Triforce. On that behalf, I do give Ganondorf props for at least strategizing a little bit. And speaking of the devil, Zelda brought up Ganondorf, and guess what? Ganondorf has been brought to Zelda's been brought to Ganondorf's attention, and now, guess what? She got caught. Okay, so now we have a new objective. We have to make our way towards Ganon's castle. So pretty much we have to follow we have to go in the same direction we did for Hyrule Castle as young Link. But while Link was sealed away, Ganondorf destroyed Hyrule Castle and put his own castle in its place. Now, normally, we would not even have access to Ganon's castle because it's on top of a floating island that we cannot even reach. However, with all the medallions and the light arrows. Okay, so with the help of the sages, a bridge just got created. And with the new bridge, we can now get inside Ganondorf's castle. Now, I'm going to go ahead and explain a few things once we get fully inside here. Okay, so here's how this place is going to work. Our main goal is to get inside the main tower. We have to take down all 6 of these barriers, each representing an element of each temple. And yeah, the one that I recommend starting with is the Shadow Trial. Why? Because it will give us something very helpful, and we will need it to get through some of these trials. Okay, so we're going to need a couple things in this room. I'm going to equip the hover boots and the fire arrows. Okay. Nice try, you stupid like. Let me go ahead and take off the hover boots for a minute. Just so I can take care of the like, I took off the hover boots. Alright. Might as well equip them again, but... Okay. Basically, we're trying to get... We have to hit that switch. Okay. And now, in this chest is the item we were after, that we will need for some of these trials. And we have the golden gauntlets. Basically, it's an upgrade to the silver gauntlets. Basically, it can do the same things as the silver gauntlets, but can also help us lift even heavier stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and equip the hammer, pound down the switch. And I think it's the first time in a long time in the game that we needed the hammer for anything. Because the last time I'm pretty sure we needed the hammer was the Fire Temple, and that was way back several parts. Hey! Okay, so now that that's all done, you can break these pots over here, which will contain usually magic and arrows. Shoot the little barrier thing, shoot the little magic thing, and that's how you dispel the barriers. Okay. Alright guys, so now that we actually have the golden gauntlets, we can actually go get something that will actually help us quite a bit. And that is, if we go outside of Ganon's castle, Okay, so now... Alright, so what we need to do now is lift up that giant stone thing that's blocking this entrance, this hidden entrance. Go on through, and it's another fairy fountain. Now this one will actually help out quite a bit. It's not a... For once, this is actually not a new spell of some sort. Oh. Alright, so what we need to do is, after the song is played, the fairy will actually give us something very helpful. Okay. So basically, guys, what the fairy just gave Link was... Well, a lot of people call it simply double defense. So basically, what it is for is... All damage that all damage that Link takes now in this game is reduced by half. Which will help out quite a bit, actually. So, like, for example, guys, remember how originally with the Iron Knuckle, we lost 4 hearts if we got hit by the axe? Now we only lose 2. That's just one big example. Alright. So now let's continue on with our trials. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's do the forest trial next. Alright, we're going to, for this little puzzle, we need to inspire and fire arrows. Oh, I didn't even equip the fire arrows. Shoot it! There we go. Alright, we need to hurry and get through before the torch is on light. There we go. Alright, now this room, this is another silver rupee puzzle. Alright, so for this room, there's going to be these fans that will try and blow you around. Ironically, guys, apparently, according to a lot of people, the Forest Temple apparently was supposed to be a wind temple. And apparently, the reason the Forest Trial is mostly wind-based instead of actually forest-based is because of the unused concept, which is actually kind of interesting to think about. Stand on the switch down here, and a hookshot target will spawn. And that will give us access to the exit of this room. Oh, come on. Hey, look at that, guys. At least on the bright side, we didn't lose a full heart, unlike normally. Normally, we would have lost a full heart for that. But because of our half damage rule, we only lost half a heart for falling into the void. Alright, at least we got that heart back. Okay, so what we need to do now is just like the other barrier. Shoot it with the light arrow, and this barrier will dispel. Also, we might as well take off the hover boots now. I forgot to do it before, but let's go ahead and take those off. Just so it's not as if we're walking on ice. Alright, this trial right here, I'd say it's one of the easiest ones. Oh, you motherfucker. I hate those stupid laser beam traps. I hate them. Why is it only now that these things are messing with me? These stupid laser beam things. I don't think we full-on need to kill those things, the laser beam things. But it's easier to just kill them. So basically, with the help of a glitch that's in the game, you can easily kill those torch slugs. What you do is, you start with a jump attack, then immediately follow up by a crouch stab. Why is it a glitch? Well, because of the glitch, the crouch stab will suddenly become the same strength equivalent as the jump attack. But sadly, this glitch was patched out in the 3DS version. And also, we completely missed by at least a mile. But yeah, you have to hit that switch with a bomb chew. Alright, so we're gonna need our fire arrows because there's some light there that is trying to shine into the room. But because of the webs that were blocking the way, we couldn't do it. Now we just simply aim our shield up to, I think it's that one. Yep. The door will open. And that's it for this trial. And there's Nibiru. Alright. So, you know what, guys? Let's go tackle the light trial next. And for that, we need the strength of the golden gauntlets, so it's a good thing we got them. Okay. No, seriously, Link is an absolute beast now, pretty much. Alright, there's invisible enemies in the room. There's an invisible Skulltula. And some invisible keys. And it will spawn a chest, which I'm pretty sure contains a small key. Okay. Alright, we need the Ocarina. And we have ourselves another key in this chest. Alright, Alright, in this room we have another silver rupee puzzle. This one we have to complete in a limited amount of time. I was about to say I couldn't see anything. Alright, straight through the door. And this one tries to trick you. There's actually a hidden entrance through that fake wall there. And there's the actual ending of the trial. And that's it for the light trial. Okay, now let's go on to the water trial, wherever that's at. Which, oddly enough, the water trial is actually not water-based. It's actually ice-based for some reason, even though it's not truly water. Which is why it's theorized that originally they were going to do ice and wind temples instead of forest and water temples. It is theorized that the ice cavern is what's left of the original concept. Anyways, we're going to need to sacrifice one of our fairies. Because we need blue fire. But we also need to defeat all the enemies. And with the help of our Begoron sword, those things will die faster. Okay. We need to get ourselves some more blue fire. Okay. Now we need to push these blocks in the way I'm doing them. Come on. There we go. And now all we need to do now is melt this red ice with the blue fire. And we're going to need to use the hammer again. Okay, and that's actually it for the main puzzle. And now there's a fairy in that jar, which we can easily catch. Come on, catch it. Thank you. Okay. And that's it for the water trial, basically. And there's the water trial done. Alright. And now just one more trial. And that is this way, I'm pretty sure. Yep, the fire trial. And now, unlike the other ones, which for some reason defy almost completely what the element is based on, this one is actually fire-based, so we actually will need our red tunic. So yep, look at that, we're Red Link again. And hey, it matches the mirror shield, so hey, I might leave it on for the rest of the game. So pretty much it's just another silver rupee puzzle. Outside of that, there's nothing crazy about it, other than you have to have the red tunic on to not risk dying. Alright, one more rupee. And one more. Yeah, falling into lava after that is pretty much inevitable, so... And now we just need to hook shot over to this thing. Come on. There we go. And now the reason we needed the hover boots, well, didn't need them, but they helped a lot, was because that main platform there, if you try to walk on it without the hover boots, it will keep trying to sink into the lava. And so for that reason, we equipped the hover boots. And with that, we have completed the final trial. And with that, there's Darunia. Okay. With that, we have completely destroyed the barrier. Now we have full access to Ganon's castle. Well, the tower, at least. We have access to Ganon's tower now. So, let's make our way in front of it. And with that, next episode, we are going to go up Ganon's tower and possibly even finish the game if we're lucky. So, until the next episode, possibly the final episode, Justin the Ninja, out.